So, hello everyone on YouTube, MainDaddySWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Virtua Fighter, my impressions of the new remaster. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have my own gameplay in the background. Sorry about that. I know you all hate watching me have fun in this game, and well, the gameplay isn't very high level. I hope you can bear with me there. But I've been playing the game, and I've been trolling a lot. I've been laughing at the game a lot, and the Virtua Fighter community, people have showed up at my channel. They haven't been very happy with it. So I just want to explain a few things. And people have said, you know, oh, you spoke so highly of the game like a year ago, Virtua Fighter. Why are you shitting on it now? And there's a good reason for it, believe it or not. Virtua Fighter, if you really get into the nitty-gritty of the depth of the gameplay, is excellent. It's a very it's a very, very sophisticated and complicated fighter, and it's very well balanced. But what I cannot get over, and what I despise with this this remaster of the game, is those sound effects. Those sound effects were dated when I was playing Virtua Fighter 4. When did I play Virtua Fighter 4? Was it in 2005 on PS3? I heard those sound effects and I was like, okay, that sounds like a James Bond movie from 1965. Plonk, plonk, plonk. But I was willing to look past it. But then I played Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown on PlayStation 3. No, wait, Virtua Fighter 4 was PlayStation 2. And then on PlayStation 3, in 2012, I think it was, or was it 13? Refresh my memory. I played Final Showdown, and I heard these sound effects again, and I honestly got angry. I was like, how can you still have these sounds in the game? How is it possible in 2012? And then, 2021, we have a remaster of Virtua Fighter. I'm like, yes! The series died, but now they see that Tekken has traction. League of Legends team devs are making a fighter. They can see that, you know, fighting games is starting to become a thing again. Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Guilty Gear Strive is gonna drop. You know, MK, NetherRealm Studios is killing it with Injustice and Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is getting a new movie. You know, fighting games, you know, it's on a roll right now. And Tekken, you know, 7 million sales. So Virtua Fighter, the Sega, they're like, okay, we should try Virtua Fighter again. Let's make a remaster. And then I hear they drop a remaster, and I'm like, oh, can't wait to hear the new sound effects. Can't wait to see the character redesigns. And then I play it, and it's like, no, like a combo. I mean, look at this. I'm so sorry, but it's 2021. Why did this game die? I mean, I almost, and I'm not joking, I'd love to meet the developers of this game and just say, do you guys understand why this series died? It's about the presentation. No one is ever going to discover the depth and beauty of this game if the graphics and sound effects just completely detract them. You know, they don't even want to try it. I mean, is this a shock to anyone? People are very, very superficial. Doesn't matter if Johnny has a great personality, if his face looks like a butt, no girl is going to go up to him. Right, people are very superficial. Right, everyone understands this. Johnny has a great personality, so if you give him a shot, you'll find an amazing person, but all the girls don't give him a chance. They can't see the depth of his character because his face looks like an asshole. That's the Virtua Fighter situation. Great game, but no one's gonna give it a shot because people want fireworks, people want special effects. Tekken killed this game because of Tekken's understanding that you need cool characters, you need a cool presentation, you need cool music, you need cool story, you need CG intros. This game died. It's like, I don't know, I just find it so puzzling and insulting. And even Tekken almost died. Tag 2 is way flashier than this game, but even, you know, the Tekken devs were like, okay, Tag 2 is tanking. Immediately Harada starts pitching Tekken 7 and he says, we're gonna improve the visuals. A shit ton. We're gonna make Tekken into an esport. It's gonna be cool to look at Tekken matches. We're gonna have hit sparks. We're gonna have rage art with cinematic cutscenes, you know, supers. We're gonna add slow motion. We're gonna add blue rage drive effects. It's like, it's gonna be cool to look at Tekken. And they completely redid the sound effects. It's like, I don't know, I feel like I go crazy seeing how the Sega team, they just dropped Virtua Fighter 5 again, and they just keep shooting themselves in the foot over and over. A Virtua Fighter game hasn't done well since Virtua Fighter 2. All they have to do to compete with Tekken is give the characters redesigns so they actually are exciting to look at, get rid of the sound effects from 1993. And did you know the voice samples? It sounds like the Apollo landing, Neil Armstrong. I am the best. They're so compressed. Even the voice samples are from 1993. And so look at those animations. So many of them are so dated. But don't you guys get upset at this? They could literally compete with Tekken if they just addressed the presentation. Instead, they do a re-release that probably no one's gonna play. If it didn't work in 2012 and in 2005, why is it going to work in 2021? When Guilty Gear was just released. That looks like a AAA Hollywood blockbuster. Are they insane? I don't know, are they insane? And then Virtua Fighter community members come to my stream and say, oh, why are you knocking the sound effects? Do you know why they don't update them? Why they keep the old sound effects from 1993? Because of nostalgia, paying tribute, you know, to the originals. And I'm like, no wonder your game is dying. Yeah, let's just go for nostalgia. So you 100 people who play Virtua Fighter can keep getting the same shit over and over. Yeah, that's an amazing plan. You know, it didn't work in 93. The game series died. No sales. Oh, it's homage. It's nostalgia. I mean, it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. Let's just keep releasing the same game over and over to please the same 5 dudes who are now 49, half dead. Sorry, it's getting dark. But to be honest, I'm just... I used many words here, but I'm just laughing at this. It's a great... The depth of the game is great. But they're just dropping the same shit over and over again, shooting themselves in the foot over and over again. The same mistake all the time. Yeah, let's keep these clunky shit animations where the characters jump like in Tekken 2. And sound effects from 1993. and boring, dull character designs that never worked in the first place. I mean, it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. That's why I troll and laugh when I play this game, because I can't take it seriously. And it's insulting. It's really insulting. And to be honest, I'm on Sega's side. It's like, this is a good fighter. I want them to succeed, but they're just putting up roadblocks in front of themselves. The same mistake over and over and over again. I mean, even Tekken with Tekken 7, which was released in arcades in 2015, even they understood we have to work on the presentation. Right, we need supers. We need slow motion because the competition right now from NetherRealms is too great. We have to spice up the visuals. And then in 2021, no updates to the presentation. Oh, here's the same shit that has never worked before. No sales. Let's just do it again. And the Virtua Fighter community gobbles it up. Don't you want your game to succeed? Don't you want new people to pick up this game? Do you know what my dear friend Chris said when he saw this? And Chris has been playing, what, Tekken for 2 years. And he's a great guy. He's willing to give any game a shot. But he just looks at this game and he's like, I'm not going to play it. Because it sounds like a clown fest. It sounds like a joke, and the graphics are too dated, and the characters are dull. I mean, he pretty much represents what anyone in the casual community is going to say. So, I know it comes off as harsh, but I simply don't understand how the Virtua Fighter community, how you guys don't tweet Sega or the developers and just voice the criticism of like, can you please take a look at the presentation? Can we please get new sound effects? I mean, how hard is it? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just depressing. I'd love a Virtua Fighter to do well, but what is it? That famous Einstein quote. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. It's insanity. And that's what we're doing. This failed in 2005. And then it failed in 2012. And now you're expecting it to work in 2021? When every fighter looks amazing? And you release it, what, a week before Guilty Gear Strive? And with garbage netcode? I mean, I think to me, it's a joke. They want Virtua Fighter to fail. They want it to stay dead. I mean, I can't draw any other conclusion. They want this to fail. I mean, does anyone have any other theories or ideas? Yeah, so this was just me getting my thoughts out there on Virtua Fighter. Again, deep down, I'm a huge fan of the Virtua Fighter series. The gameplay is really cool once you understand it. But the presentation has always been shit. That is why the game died. And the developers, Sega, keep releasing the same shit presentation over and over again. They've been doing that for what? 20 years. And it just flops. It flops. It flops. And certainly someone at Sega must be saying like, it might be failing because the game looks and sounds like shit. And certainly someone must be saying that, right? And then we just keep releasing the same shit again. Again. And it's a running gag. So again, I don't hate Virtua Fighter, but I hate the fact that they're killing the game. The developers are killing this game just over and over again. And they won't even give it a shot. They won't even give it a shot. Tekken, a series that is way more successful and way better looking, had to, in 2014, tell themselves that, okay, even we are going down now. We're dying with Tag 2. We have to look at the presentation. And bam, Tekken 7 is a hit. These guys even saw that, and they still just double down on this shit. Okay, that's enough of a rant. Thanks for listening to me.